Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a rather big stack of coloring books containing the pages that I finished in the month of April. I'm excited. It was quite a good coloring month for me. I think I did 10 pages total, and I also have two whips. One of the whips I actually finished today, minutes ago. It was for a buddy color, but I'm going to save it because my buddy is not finished yet, so I'm going to wait and we'll just do that one in May, since technically that's when I finished the page. So I'm going to pull these all to the side and we will get into it. The first page I worked on this month I was super excited. I got a box that Deborah Muller puts together from her Etsy page, and I was super excited to dive into it. This is the Dragonettes. It was one of the little spiral books that came in the box. If you're interested in seeing more about the box, I'm pretty sure that it's sold out. I don't know that she's put back any more, restocked them, but I will link my video where I hauled the box in case you're just curious about what was in it other than this. But this was the Dragonettes book that was in the box, and I worked on this page here. Super cute little dragon. It was a lot of fun. I did mostly pencil. I think the butterfly wings had some, yeah, they had some, I think it was metallic paint pens. I'm pretty sure I used these top-notch pens that I got from Joann Fabric, I believe. They worked well, and I cannot remember the pencils I used, but that was super fun to work on. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to do more in this book and have the book all finished. Oh, I must use a marker to darken the eye because I see black there. So probably Sharpie marker for the eye as well. But that was the page I finished in Dragonettes by Deborah Muller. Super cute book. Then in A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo, I finished a whip that I had going in here. It's always a nice thing to have happen. And it was just this title page of the book here that I'd been working on here and there, and I finally said, you know what, let's get it finished. This was a huge mix of different pencils, and then the bottom grass was done with distress ink, green distress ink. So that was a super fun one to do and very nice because this is one of the books that I have on my list to focus on specifically in the year of 2023. So I still have this whip going that I need to finish in this book as well. But yeah, it's nice to have another page done in there, especially being one of the books that I wanted to make sure I was working in through the year. Then I have another page that I completed in this Mystery Colors Natural Wonders by Jo Bartos. And I finished, is it this one? It was this one here. I finished this page here this month. And it was, oh, I can't remember, a natural barrier that stretches along the coast of southeast England. It's number 10. So they tell you in the back what what natural wonder it was. So this was the White Cliffs of Dover, England. Pretty cool. And yeah, just a fun color by number to do. Then I have another whip that I finished in Springlings by Edwina McNamee. Um, and I finished this cute dragon page here. This was so fun to work on. I challenged myself to only use my Brute Funer macaroon set of pencils, the pastels, and I almost succeeded. The only thing I didn't use, I believe I pulled other pencils for these flowers at the top. I think they're called Bleeding Hearts. And then I used stickles for the wings of the dragons. But otherwise, I did stick to that pastel set, and that was so much fun to do. Very springy. I'll show off that sparkle on the wings. So fun. Yep, so that's the finished page in Springlings. And then I have Mystery Mosaics Cinema. I've kind of been working my way through this. I finished the other Mosaics book I had last year, and these are always good to have going just as a nice de-stressor at the end of the day. And I finished this page here. It looks like I dripped water on it. Ah, well, it is, hmm, I think it was from the movie Casanova. I have not seen that movie, so this wasn't a familiar page to me, but I finished it, so, and it went all the way through the next page. Oh, what happened? Oh, well, that's okay. And that's Mystery Mosaic Cinema, and sorry, I didn't mention this was put out by Belba Family. Then I have another color by number. I leaned into my stress relief this month. This is the Beach Coloring Book by Color Questopia, and it was one that I was hoping to finish last year, and I just didn't get there, but I sat down last night and did this one here. That was a lot of fun. Lots of pretty colors. I am manifesting warm, beachy weather. It's been cold and rainy here this week, so this is what I want right here. And I used my new Sharpie markers that I hauled in my last haul video, and they did pretty well. I had some bleeding going on. I don't know why I found them a little harder to control with the bleeding than an alcohol marker in these books, but it's okay. It's just for fun, so that's okay. Beach Coloring Book by Color Questopia was that one. Then this was another book that I hauled last month. It is Colors of Daydreams. I got it off of the Etsy store. The artist is Nicolette Delafray or Delafray, and I could not wait to color in this book. I love it. It is so pretty, so many fun pages. I just couldn't wait. I dove right into it, and I worked on just this first little, I think it's probably a name, supposed to be a belongs to page, and I did this little book here. I love the paper. I love the way I used Castle Art pencils on this page, and then I added just my own little lettering there, just because the book's about daydreams, so I put Keep Dreaming on the book. And then I also worked on, and this is one of my whips. I just didn't get quite finished. Well, I'm not even near finished. I've got a nice little start on this page here. I love all these tulips. I think I'm going to do them in like a pink, yellow, and reds. It's a mix I've seen a few times at houses in my area outside, and I think it looks so pretty, so I kind of want to try and replicate that on this page here. Um, but yeah, so far, this is Castle Arts too that I was using, and I love the way those pencils work on this paper. So good. So yeah, excited to keep on working on this page here. I kind of want to do maybe an Inktense sky, something like that. I'm not sure. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but yeah, enjoying this so far, enjoying this book. It's gorgeous. I love it. There's so many pages I want to color in here. So, but this was a good start and it was a lot of fun. So that is in Colors of Daydreams by Nicolette Delafray. Then I have my 100 Mandalas by Jade Summer. And this is another book that I have out that I just want to keep going in all year, just keep it at hand. So it was fun to get another page done in here. Was this it? Yeah. And I did these cute fish here. And I just used alcohol marker. I used a little bit of that same top-notch metallic paint pen for the border around the picture. And then I did do the bubbles. I used this glossy accents to make them raised, and I'll take any opportunity I can to use that stuff. I think it's so fun. It gives a raised feeling to the page and, looks like shiny bubbles. I outlined them using a white gel pen, so yeah, lots of fun. These are always good for some good relaxation time, so yeah, definitely enjoyed that one out of the 100 Mandalas book. And then I managed to get another page done in this Peace Joy Color coloring cards. And I am trying, I know I've said this before, sorry if you've heard it a million times, but I'm trying to get these colored for by Christmas to give them out. So this is the one I completed for this month. And I used just a bunch of fine liners and then some gold gel pen. I tried to use the fine liners and kind of give the red letters some definition and, inlined, I guess, and outlined the other letters with gold. So, yeah, that's a fun one. I like the way that one turned out a lot. The dots on the letters were especially fun because this gel pen, I was using this Pentel Uniball Signo gel pen, and it makes the perfect dot. Like, you just dot and it just lays down those perfect dots on the picture. So that was fun to do. Very satisfying. All right, two more. Let's get this guy back where he goes. Moon Valley by Maria Troll, and I finished another WIP I had going in this book. So I did, and my camera does not like this page. I had already completed this page last month. I think it was it was last month. And then I had gotten a good way started on this page this month, or actually last month. I had already done the daffodils and I had started the tulips in the same colors that the tulips on this page were. So I just finished up with the pencil work on the houses and the flowers, and goodness, my camera does not like this page. We'll see if that helps at all. So pencil work, I did, I think this was pencil down here as well. Yeah, the only thing that I did differently, I used a Faber-Castell watercolor pencil to do the sky portion of the page. And it's okay. It's a little splotchy, but I think it can pass as a, cloudy-ish sky. I need some practice with my watercolor pencils for sure, but overall, I'm happy with the way it turned out. I like how it coordinates with the page next door here, and it was so fun to do. This is another book that I have out for my, ones I want to work in for the year, so it's nice to keep going in it and get some more accomplished in this book. And that was in Moon Valley by Maria Troll. And then I have one final WIP here, and this was, I think, a WIP. This was a WIP that I had going a month ago, I believe. I've had it going since I first got the book because I was excited to color in it. Let me come out just a touch here. So this is Gnome Sweet Gnome coloring book by Teresa Goodrich, and I've made some progress in this page here. I'm going to move these to the side. So I've got this little gnome up here almost all colored, and I worked on some of the vines and a mushroom, and so that's as far as I got though, unfortunately. I will, however, be adding this page to my handy dandy WIP notebook. And you may have caught that video. I did a spring cleaning video where I cleaned up all these books I had sitting around with groups of pencils laying in them like this. And this is going to join the party here. So I'm going to add this on this page here and add the pencils that I'm using and get them put away. And if I happen to come back to it in the month, great. I know what to use. If not, I can come back to it at a different time and I still know what pencils I used on this page. So that will get added in here after I finish this video. And that wraps it up for my month of coloring. It was a fun month. I feel like I got a good bit accomplished. I worked on some whips. I got to use some of the books that I purchased recently, which always feels good. I worked in some books that I've had for a while and wanted to focus on through the year, which also feels good. Um, and yeah, colored lots of springtime things too, so that's fun as well. I hope everyone else out there had a good coloring month of April, had a nice month of April, and I hope May is just as wonderful. So thank you so much for watching, checking out what I did last month, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!